Okay. Let us see. Weird artifact. I think that was a grenade. Normality gas grenade. Cool. MK3. That's a higher level grenade. So we found nothing mind-blowing so far, but it's still a good haul. It's still good. Like, books are fantastic currency. Slime slowly leaking its vital, 2nd edition. Well, that's kinky. Been estranged for 30 years. And that is the doorbell. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm sorry. That was nothing. Fantastic. The weird thing is that it rung twice. Which, you know, what do you have? You have all the stuff. I'm just going to punch you out. Okay. Anything interesting here? Nah. Okay. So, we're gonna get disassemble right now. And we're going to disassemble all the crap that we have. By crap, I mean scrap. It's ringing again. What the fuck is going on? Sorry about that. Again, nothing. I get the feeling that someone is trying to fuck with me here. Which, I don't appreciate. For some reason, the scrap does not stack. Not sure what that is. Okay. Disassemble this. Oh, it's a laborer security card. Disassemble this. Do we have 2 laborer security cards now? So we're going to take this apart. I'm going to take those apart. And the stun gas. I'm going to keep the... Whoops. I'm going to keep the freeze MK2 and the normality gas. Implant. Yeah, we have 2 laborer cards, so we can probably just get rid of one of them. I think the emergency services also covers the red one, so we're actually super fine. Disassemble, disassemble. Okay, what do we have here? No more, no more. Good. Was that it? Is there stairs down? No, there's stairs down. Okay, let's go down. Whoa. You're gonna come with me? Okay, there's the first thistle here, which I'm not into. Disliked, highly entropic beings, disliked by the Pushers Templar. They already don't hate us because we're Truekin. Because they're fucking fascists. You know, Putus Templar are bad. Do not trust a Putus Templar. Changed by 210. Highly entropic beings, Putus Templar, Jara, Rymian family. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna rest. And now we're going to go back down. So we have Hurkhounds. No, it's not Hurkhounds, it's guard dogs. Kill the other one. Oh shit. Chain gun. Man, this is a thing here. So we need to kind of clear the way. Good thing is, because of that statue, as long as we're standing here, the chain gun cannot hit us. Let's shoot you. Chain gun turret. Yeah, this is a thing. Okay, and there's stuff blowing up over there. You already damaged. Okay, I need to do this differently. Okay, we're going to stay here. We're going to smash through balls. Okay. Oops. Okay, you're going to come here. Okay, we're going to have to do this strategically. Hello, I see Jack. How are you doing? That is an interesting math squad. Okay, don't know what that means, but good. Probably a Twitch thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. This chain gun turret over there. This chain gun turret over there is giving me a bit of trouble. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let's go here again. Smash here. Rest. Okay, we can smash again. I don't want to slam myself. Thank you very much. Destroy the thing. Destroy the thing. Fuck. 1 health left. Jeez Louise, that was... Okay, we're doing this with our pistols. So that we only have 1. I'm famished. Yeah, that's fantastic. Slower movement is exactly what I want. Okay. Preserve your fresh foods. What do we have? Yeah, that's good. Choose ingredients to cook with. Okay, so we're going to use bear jerky. Well, let's do recipe. Okay, that was honey, bear jerky, boar jerky. I think that was not that great, wasn't it? Oh, it's fine. Now let's do this. We don't need the illness effect, but it's okay. Okay. Metabolized meal. I'm going to get you, you chain gun turret. How damaged are you? Perfect. Oh, good. This is some amount of trouble. We're just going to leave that thing over there and just be careful whenever we go into that area. Okay, there's another chrome idol. Lots of chrome idols. The good thing about this is that we're getting a ton of reputation out of this. Okay, so is there anything else? And we do need to get charge. However, I'm going to hold on to those skill points right now, because we're close to level 15 and I do want to get the second dual wheel thing, so yeah. So what are you? Disliked by Joppa? Okay, that's good. Disliked. Okay, so you're loved by the second Jara Ramian family, but you're also disliked by the second Jara Ramian family for poisoning their fresh water. So, a pretty ambivalent relationship here. I mean, poisoning their fresh water, maybe it was an accident, right? Maybe you just had, I don't know, you had a rotten hamburger and bit into it and dropped it because it was rotten and it went right into the reservoir, and such it goes, right? That is my head canon fiction right now. So, you know, Like, still a respected member of society. However, there's a little bit of a wariness there. Like, you know, you fucked up. You need to earn your way back. Indeed, it seems very plausible. Chrome idols known for the hamburger diet. Okay. That's good. There's lots of turrets around here. This is oil, isn't it? Yeah. Let's destroy these. Yeah, at this point, chain gun turrets are still giving us some amount of trouble. Oh, there was a mine in that door. And it blew up. Okay, and there is the mining robot, and there's the chest. Good, hey, we did it. So let's take a look at that. The Radiant Clogs of Makish. Take a look at it. Cold resist, light manipulation at level 1. I mean, that would be fun to have. What level are we? We're level 14 now. Thing is, I'm not very well equipped. I have, you know, my armor value is not great, and I'm not really good at ranged combat right now, so that specific... Oh, that's the legendary Yonder Bush. You rarely make it this high. Okay. Hello, Asimov. Yeah. I don't know. I also rarely make it this high, but you know, most of my runs end earlier, but I made it to 30 once, and I still take some amount of you know, like when you peak early and you always think about that time when you peaked early. That's me with this game. Okay. What did I pick up? I picked something up, didn't I? Okay, with artifacts. Oh, a carbine. Neat. I think I'm going to use this. You finished Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup an hour ago. Nice one. Congratulations, Asimov. That is good. Ascending in a roguelike is good. Oh, a hologram bracelet. Neat. Okay, so I think we're going to use the carbine instead of the revolver. Because carbines are cool. They kind of tear through your ammo though, so... yeah. Now at this point in Caves of Qud, I can pretty reliably make it to level 20. And I usually do some dumb stuff around Gridgate and die there. That's usually how it goes, so... you know, I either die in the very early game, you know, before level 10, or I kind of make it up to, you know, I'm going to start in the jungle and explore some of the scarier ruins and this kind of stuff, and I do something stupid and die over there. That's just generally how it goes. So again, light manipulation. This is where are they? Yeah, leather boots, finest make. And it would be kind of fun to have light manipulation. It would be kind of fun to have light manipulation and not use it, because this gives us a light source. You know, if we find a good thing for floating nearby that we don't want to use right now. No, that we want to use. I could God damn it, my brain just went to complete crap. What the fuck? I forget about everything that I said. I don't know where I was going there. Jesus, am I... Okay, good. You let RP decisions get in the way of really good survival decisions and you play too fast, yeah. The thing about Caves of Qud is it kind of encourages like very mechanical play in a lot of ways. Like if you want to survive long, you kind of have to start exploiting stuff, and you know, there's a few things that are really good for the character that don't make sense in a role-playing sense. Like the more I've been playing the game, like I've been playing for, I don't know, hundreds of hours, the more the more mechanical I get. But the playing too fast thing is also a thing with me. I'm too impatient a lot of the times, and I have a lot of preventable deaths because I don't stop and think, you know. You always have to remind yourself that this is a turn-based game and nothing happens if you don't do anything, so you can actually just stand there and think about things. And yeah, and I so often forget that, you know. Like I have, like, when trouble arrives, I get the panic reaction, and I make rash decisions, which is if you think about it, completely stupid in a turn-based game. You don't need to do that, but that's just how brains work, I guess. So yeah, it's a long way to untrain that. It takes a long time to untrain that, that's for sure. I feel like I've gotten better at it. Especially, like, you know, I occasionally get YouTube comments that are like, man, this is frustrating. Watching you just fumble. But again, this is just how it is. And it's part of the game. You know? I'm playing to have fun with it, not to be the best at it. I think that's a healthy thing in general. Wholesome, good. Okay, let's go over there. Okay. I'm not going to use the light oh yeah, that's the chain gun turret. All right, I forgot about that. Let's go over here. See, in a case such as this, you know, you can just take your time and think about where you're safe and where you're not safe. And oops, okay, we're again save, and we can make it over there without dying. That is pretty alright already. For concepts first and then survival. Oh, cool. CGX says that their current fave is one based on the Vuvalini from Mad Max Fury Road. Cool. How does that translate into Caves of Qud build stuff? Good movie, by the way. Oh shit, there's some stuff. Oh dear, that was another stack. Ugh. Oops, and that's a chain gun here, so we don't have that much room for maneuverability. Okay, at least these miners aren't that bad. Okay, scrap shoveler, right. Slam you over here. Punch you dead. Okay. Horticultural sniper, yeah. Right. Fury Road is such a good movie, isn't it? Like it's been a while since I saw it, but I might be due for a rewatch. Okay. Alright, let's see. Why? Okay, I'm carrying a chem cell in my hand. Right. Carbide fist. 9 out of infinity. Right, I have turned on the I've turned on the more detailed thing. That's kind of neat that it actually, I did not know that it showed you the maximum penetration that it scales up to. And this actually confirms that carbide fists scale infinitely. So, you know, Like, the higher we get our strength, the more they scale up in that. That's pretty awesome. Fury Road is amazing, yes indeed. Okay, so we are done here. So we have done this, we have done this. We might recoil to Joppa for a moment. I'm going to fill up my fresh water right now. Yeah, you know what? Let's fill up the rest of the water skins. Center, and where is the recoiler? Joppa recoiler, here we go. Activate. Let's go back. You are transported. Here we go. Ah, hello friends. It's so nice to be back. Okay, let's see. Give me those. Anything interesting? Now let's get the silver nugget. Ornament revolver, no. Yeah, I have better stuff. Okay. I'm probably going to make a stash of things. A stash of stuff. Okay, the Abina monkey braid is not that good. Night vision goggles. I think we're not gonna. Oily night vision goggles. Now let's keep one of them. I'm going to get rid of the miner's helmet. We're not going to use that anymore. Sap mask. I'm going to keep those. Okay. Man, we have a ton of books. Probably should. Let's get rid of the cell. We don't need those glow spheres. Oh no, this is not gonna work, isn't it? Because I don't have... Do we have more water skins? That's the thing that I wanted. Yeah, give me all these. Alright, good. What did I want to do here? We're going to get rid of this. The glow spheres. Salt upper mandible, carbide longsword. The salt upper mandible is worth less, interestingly enough. Because I think you can butcher it, maybe, because of that. Could be. Carbide longsword, let's get rid of that crap and be done with it. Pony up your drams, please. Okay. So, where did I put that stuff? Over there, indeed. Okay, so... Oops. Okay, so let's... I'm just going to use that guy's home at I stash. And we're going to keep a few of the books, but not all of them. No, I'm just going to drop a few of these. We don't need that much money. Okay, so that's all good, that's all good. Yeah, I think we're good. We have a ton of copper nuggets that we don't really need. You don't still have the crystal thing. Yeah, of course not. Magnetized boots. Uber Nostrum injector. Oh dang. I think I would want to get this data disk. That needs Tinker 2. We're probably not going to get Tinker 2. Okay. Like, what is the requirement? So we have 20 intelligence. Tinkering, tinkering, tinkering. 20 intelligence, that's 23 intelligence. That's going to take a long while until we can get that. Nope. No Tinker 2 for us, unfortunately. But, yeah, sure. Okay, you can help me with this thing. What was that? Actions, right. Repair. You cannot repair? Doesn't even tell you anything. Why can't you repair that thing? Identify. Too complex for Archive to... What the hell is this thing? Okay. Then... probably nothing too interesting, isn't it? We're just going to drop it right now. Okay. Hungry again. So, how about... Preserve... Yeah, we preserve our fresh food. And let's eat some apple mats. Not the greatest thing to have, but it's fine. Okay, so done that historic site. I think it's time to go north, and we're going to explore the flower fields and the jungle a little. There's another historic site here, and there's obviously Gridgate. Maybe, I think I'm going to go to Gridgate first. So, hey, that actually worked. Let's go down here. And, yeah. In terms of power gaming, you know, that's a thing that you can do. That does not make a lot of sense from a role-playing standpoint. Oh dear, there's a lot of them. I could be in trouble here. But yeah, killing the Aquamaxes is very good for experience. But obviously, oh, they are not hostile anymore. Very good for experience, but does not make much sense in a role-playing kind of thing. Can we expect an adventure mode run when Dwarf Fortress drops on Steam? Maybe. Fail Pantsu, asked Matt. Sure. Like, I wanted to do that at some point anyways. Like, I would also have done it with the non-Steam version. Wow, shot all the giant dragonflies. But, yeah, sure. Definitely want to take a look at that at some point, so why not? Those are kind of my, like, Dwarf Fortress and Cataclysm are kind of my... Definitely want to play that at some point. Probably takes a lot of time to get into. So... I have not done it yet. That's essentially just the thing. I'm sticking to what I know, and that is Caves of Qud. But this and Cataclysm are kind of on my bucket list for big, scary roguelikes. Okay, so we have 290. Yeah. Okay, we need one more level up to get the dual wield thing. I miscalculated. Asimov says, map and graphics of this game look fine or even great. Yeah, I do love the tile set. This is kind of my favorite roguelike tile set. Like, if you do tile set. Like, it retains sort of the starkness and also the ambiguity of ASCII while being very aesthetically pleasing. I love that stuff. I don't like tile sets that are too what would you say, like too detailed, too I don't know, I'm not finding the word right now. Like, for example, I like the ADOM has a tileset version when it had a tileset version when it came out on Steam, and I don't really like that for ADOM. I don't really like that tileset a lot. It looks good, you know. It's a good tileset, but it's too, I don't know. You know, it essentially looks like Dungeon Man's. I think it's very similar. And, And it's fine on its own, but it's kind of not how I imagined ADOM. Whereas this, like, I started playing Caves of Qud in the ASCII days, when it did not yet have a tileset, right? And this actually, super worked for me. I was like, yeah, I'm down with this. This looks good. So, yeah. Choose ingredients to cook with. Bear jerky. Honey. Oh no, we can just cook from a recipe. Yeah, Cataclysm has retro high-res ASCII. And Dwarf Fortress is not user-friendly. Yeah, indeed. I don't mind digging into these kinds of games, but yeah, it's Dwarf Fortress is a very specific case of that. Adventure mode way more than Fortress mode, yeah. I like the thing that I'm actually interested most in Dwarf Fortress is the procedural history generation and the way the world is sort of like the world and its history is kind of this is amazing. That's what always intrigued me the most. I'm probably also more into adventure mode than Fortress mode. I was never a big dungeon keeper guy, for example, but I would play some Fortress mode. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the most. Like, for roguelikes with this amount of depth, Caves of Qud is very accessible. They do. You know, it's still kind of a cliff at the start, right? It's still a hard sell to people who don't play roguelikes a lot. Like, nobody of my friends who play games actually, I would not be able to get any one of them into Caves of Qud, but it's fine, you don't need to, but there's still kind of the starkness of it and the tile-based nature and the complexity of it. And I feel like the character building is actually the biggest hurdle at the start. One thing that would probably be kind of cool would be sort of built-in beginner builds, you know? Like, just, hey, this is a way you can play, just look at it and see how far you can go. And if you get into that, maybe try experimenting with your own stuff. First Fortress failed, I went to it in adventure mode and was infested with spiders. Good. You know, this is so fascinating to me. Yeah, this makes me want to play Dwarf Fortress now. Wafers inside of sweet porridge and rich bear jerky. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Oh yeah, that was that one. Okay, that is a very straightforward recipe. We're going to go with that. Okay, let's leave the desert canyon. Jewel encrusted leather moccasins. Yeah, no. What was that? Yuckweed stem. Ah, there's some yuckweed around here. Cool. And that's a banana tree. Oh, the banana trees have new tiles. Cool. Hey, they look good. I can actually see the bananas. Okay. Irritable tortoise. Disliked by the villagers of Murad. Hated by the second Jara. Okay. Yeah, our reputation with the Jara family goes up and down. But we've already murdered the Jara family, so probably not much the matter here. I think I'm going to leave these guys alone. Let's get ourselves some bananas. Legendary biter hero in Dwarf Fortress. Okay. Again, I have not much of a clue about Dwarf Fortress. I have never really played it. Again, I don't mind getting into complex games, but you know, I'm not a teenager anymore. I have a limited amount of time because of adulting. I need to go to work, this kind of stuff, so this is usually what keeps me from these games. And then I just fire up Caves of Qud again. But yeah. So I'm not going to promise anything, but oh shit, there's a mimic. You know what? We're going to leave that mimic the fuck alone. Okay. Okay. Some stuff going on in the chat. I see a lot of kappa smileys. Okay, there is a bronze ingot. They're actually worth some more these days, so I'm going to take that with me. That's another angry La over there. Yeah,